Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in. Hi, Becca.
Hi, Ruel.
How's it going?
So, well,
All right.
I'm at my house for
Yes.
once. We did some big recordings this week, and cameras are still in place for more filming. And so, we're doing a little work from home for the rest of the week, which
Yeah.
is
Super busy
really nice.
time at Good Time Society these days, which is a good thing. Always a good thing. And
Yeah.
folks, thanks for joining us. This is Good Morning Society. That's Becca. I'm Ruel, and hello, welcome. Yeah, I feel it's. I'm at home as well. And as you can see, I've got all the games here. Becca's got her thing going on. You're in your office that you don't actually spend much time in, apparently.
I never get to be here. There are forbidden magic cards and dice in this room, so it has to stay locked most of the time. Usually, when I'm home, I'm with a 2-year-old.
Yes,
And so this sad, sad office gets neglected
it looks
once used for streaming.
it looks
And
really nice though. I'm gonna tell you all the nice decor
thank
back there. I love
you.
it. Love
Yeah,
it.
we got the pictures, we got the pinup girls.
Nice.
And the board games are, of course, and prominently displayed in the dining room shelves. So
Yes, of course. Yeah. Folks, we got another great show today. We've got all the games. We got all their, we got beverages too. I forgot to bring the Good Time Society,
is that an
mug.
Azul mug? It
This is
is.
an Azul mug. Yeah.
That's a really cool mug.
Yeah. I love this mug. It's one of probably my go-to besides the Good Morning Society mug. Um, but we do have our board games and beverages and shenanigans as always, folks. Thank you for joining us. So we've got a couple of episodes of Blood in the Clock Tower already filmed. Is that correct?
4 episodes have been filmed, and our casts, I like after day one, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna I we had the most perfect cast for both of these episodes. What are we gonna do tomorrow? And then
Nice.
yet again, I was like, no, these were the perfect cast for these episodes. And I'm so excited. We're giving ourselves a nice little rest of the week off, and then we're filming next week. So we are going to take off Good Morning Society, but like
Yes.
it's such a privilege to be able to um leave the set. 'Cause normally when you're renting a stage and you're renting gear, you got to just keep going. You got to plow through so you don't
Hmm.
have to pay more rental fees than you need. And what's such a ding dang privilege to having this studio and being able to have built such a cool, consistent thing where we get to create stuff all the time is that we can just leave the cameras up.
Right. That
So it's looking really good. And each
nice.
episode was a nail biter. And fingers crossed we get 4 more like that.
I love it. That's gotta feel good. I mean, what a journey you've been on so far as a creator, right? From back in the day and guesting and on other shows and creating your own, and then to this point where you have a studio, Becca, and you're helping other people create, which I think is absolutely just amazing and inspiring.
Thank you, Ruel. That means so much. Truly, I do believe I'm in a fever dream and I will wake up because it's so cool. Like, really, the Geek and Sundry days, there was a lot that was great and a lot that we felt like we didn't have control as creators
Hmm.
with. And I think ultimately that's why it didn't work out over there because
Right.
the talent was so disconnected from the upper brass management kind of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I've just wanted to create something that had all the good pieces and none of the bad.
Nice. What
And
what a
I feel like we're getting closer every day.
That's great. I love that taking taking what you've learned, of course, right, and using those lessons to improve upon your experience. And here we are. And now it's truly a good time society that you created.
Wouldn't be what it is without you. So thank you for being a
Oh,
part.
thank you for saying that. That's so nice. Folks, I'm doing my best Ray imitation, trying to get all the cameras right and stuff, and the mics.
You're
Hopefully,
nailing it.
hopefully video and audio, there are no issues. I hope. If there are, please let me know and I'll fix it on the fly. Look, I just did that on the fly, and that hopefully works better. But yeah, hello. We've got, I think it's, yeah.
I
Big
love it.
face.
Yeah.
um what else is happening on the channel? We've got
What's happening with you?
Oh, with me, I'm filming all kinds of stuff on my channel. I do my weekly live streams that are hosted on BGG. Also, this is hosted on BGG. Shout out to the crew there for hosting us. Hello, thanks for joining us. I also do stuff on Critical Hit Games these days. They're a friendly local game shop in Corona, California. I do that every Thursday, so join me on there, folks, and we play games and we get to hang out there with the crew there. It's a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
yeah, you know, let's. Why don't we? Oh, how do we do this? We're virtually. I guess we can go into the grab bag of games virtually. There you go. Grab bag of games, folks. Let's move on over there and check out what we've got to talk about. We got all the latest and greatest, and this one just literally dropped like 2 hours ago. This is from Pandasaurus Games. They are partnering with one of our favorite board game company called We Are French. That's
As far as names go, yes,
fantastic name.
1000%.
What they doing? This is really interesting, Becca. This is 365 Adventures, the dungeon. They have another one that also came out called Cthulhu 1926. And what this is a daily calendar where every day has a different adventure. So you're rolling dice, moving your hero, and then you're going to face an encounter every day for a year. And this one's a dungeon crawl, as you can see. And then the other one, Cthulhu, is obviously Cthulhu. But how cool is this?
This is awesome. I mean, we had a trivia pull off the day calendar that Jake would read us aloud. I believe Jeopardy every day
Nice.
last year. And so we don't have one in the office for this year. We might really need one.
Yeah.
Now, I see this is in French,
yes,
right?
Yes. And Panasource is bringing it over. So it is going to be available in August. So I'm guessing a Gen Con release. So then you'll be ready for 2026. And it will be, they'll have the English versions here.
Oh, Gen Con is getting so close.
It's so close. And someone still needs to book their flight, Ruel.
We just did.
Yeah,
in the red eye.
Yeah, red eye it is, apparently. But thankfully I have a place to stay, but I need to get my acting gear here in order.
What's your acting gear order?
Yeah.
Shift into hyperdrive.
It is. Friends, okay. I'm so worried about all the audio stuff. I'm not even gonna worry about it anymore. It sounds fine in my ears, so we're gonna move along to the next thing. So be sure to check out the dungeon and the Cthulhu 1920. What was they call it? Cthulhu 1926, but it is for 2026, friends.
See what they did there. People are gonna be like, "Oh, their calendar is 100 years out of print. I don't know if this will be appropriate for my year."
Too funny. But yeah, that is going to be available at Gen Con, folks. So be sure to check that out. That's from Pandasaurus and We Are French. And Becca already did the nice little segue, which I forgot about. But we are moving on to a Hyperdrive Odyssey. And this one caught my eye, Becca, because
I truly did not mean to. You skipped right ahead. I just like the word hyperdrive.
Oh, okay. Well, it was perfect regardless. This is another one of what I love to see on Kickstarter. These very small projects. This one is a roll and write, so you're going to print and play it yourself. And
cute.
Yeah, just like we've covered a few of these before, such as 52 Realms and others. Hyperdrive Odyssey. It is a space adventure solo campaign style, but apparently you can play it with other players, I guess cooperatively, but I feel like this is more of along a line of a solo game. But you're rolling dice and marking, keeping track of resources and going to these different parts of the galaxy. This is what really stood out to me, Becca, is this part right here, the dice manipulation. You're rolling dice and you're going around in a circle on this little track, sort of like a rondelle. And every time one of your other dice passes one, when you roll higher or whatever, you're going to get extra hyperdrive power. And that's going to allow you to activate your ship and see all the different regions of the universe.
Cool. I love this stop motion rules explainer.
Yeah.
Stop motion is so undervalued these days in these days of horrible AI. We don't get enough stop motion, and Alex Cannon is bringing it back.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, shout out to Alex. This is pretty cool. I love the Lego stop motion videos that people do. Those are fantastic. These aren't Legos though, folks. This is a print and play game that is funding right now, and it's going to be out real soon because these, it'll be out ready in July. So the game is
When you
basically
don't
getting ready.
have to ship them overseas, it can come out a lot faster.
Exactly. There's on the Kickstarter page itself, Alex goes through the gameplay, and as you can see, there's a lot more going on than your typical roll and write game, right? You're managing resources and you're leveling up your ship and trying to get, there is some combat in here as well. You're going to be battling the baddies, so really, really cool.
Cute.
Oh,
Adorbs.
and I just realized the note that I have here, there are multiplayer scenarios. So it's a solo game, but built on top are multiplayer scenarios that you can do as well if you have friends that are into this type of game.
Okay.
Yeah.
A competitive economic sandbox to cooperative tower defense.
Oh, yeah.
Not at all.
Gotta love
Options.
it. And I just realized this is not a rondel. I used the wrong word. It's a Moncala, right? So you go around and pick things up. Yeah, Moncala. I
Oh
like
man,
that name.
I'm so good at Mancala. I
Oh.
love me some Mancala.
It's such a cool mechanism. I am not that great at it, but I do enjoy a good Moncala.
I don't know. I feel like you're pretty good at every game,
Oh,
but my sisters and I would play anytime we would travel. We had a little travel one that folds in half and has a
oh,
little snap on it.
oh,
Mhm.
you're okay. You're way experienced at that mechanism. Then, if you actually had a travel, wow,
Oh
travel
yeah.
edition, amazing.
I just have this image of playing on a train for hours and hours, like the ones where you get the seat where it's facing each other and you get the table seat.
Yes, oh, the best seat.
That's what I think of when I think of Mancala. It's a very clear image in my head.
Nice. Moving right along. Oh, I'm gonna skip back over to a game that I missed. I totally missed in our little notes here. Maybe it's because I just pressed the wrong button, but I'm pressing the right button now. We're going to move on to High Tide. And folks, this game I'm super excited about. I actually
It's high
followed.
time for some high tide.
There it is. Yes. Perfect. I've been following this game since last year. Designer Marceline Lehman brought this over to PAX Unplugged, and I think we talked about the indie games market back last year. That is where designers literally brought their own games. They physically handcrafted them in very limited quantities and sold them at this indie game market. And apparently it's a
Cool.
thing now. It's really cool, Becca. It's been taking off, and this game in particular, High Tide, really struck a chord with people, and it's sold out with like in 7 minutes. I think. Yeah, I think
Amazing.
Marceline, she only had like 50 copies, and they immediately sold out. And it was such a buzz there, and I remember hearing the buzz that Underdog Games signed it. So Underdog Games is bringing out this game in a new edition, and you can see the new components, the little bag. It's a
I,
tile laying game, somewhat like Hive, apparently.
I
Yeah,
love Hive.
I do too.
Two-player, perhaps?
Yeah, it's a two-player game, and you're stacking them. So it's got like, say, think Hive 3D. I think it would be the best way to describe
Yeah,
this.
a little Santorini, maybe.
Yes, where you're building up and trying to get your pieces as high as possible and score the different things. I bought this, or I pre-ordered immediately, folks. It is now on pre-order from Underdog Games, and I cannot wait to play this. I love the story behind it. I love that there's a designer diary on BGG. If you look up High Tide, Marceline put a designer diary of how she worked, her process, and it was very interesting. Basically, she had a bunch of components laying around and decided, I'm going to make a game in the next like hour or so, and just threw it together, and this became a game.
Wow, a very popular one at that. That's so funny that something, you can spend years and years on a game, and then the one you make in 15 minutes is the one people love. That
Right?
feels like
Yeah.
the irony of life.
It's
You needed the
amazing.
experience of spending the years on one to know how to make a quick one.
That's right. Right. Like whenever someone says, oh, so and so's an overnight success, right? Well, you didn't see all the tens and decades of years that they put into, behind the scenes and honing their
10,000
craft.
hours principle.
Exactly. So,
Mhm.
High Tide, it is now on pre order from Underdog Games.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Moving right along. Let's see. We Hyperdrive past Hyperdrive Odyssey. We talked about that. Why don't we restart things by talking about a game called Restart?
Yeah, no, we should end the show and we should start it again. I think that we could do better. Let's restart.
Restart. And we're going to restart with our friends Amy and Maggie from Thinker Themer. They did a video on Restart. And this game is from Teetotum Game Studios, designers Evangelos Ethmio, Antonios Yiannopoulos, artist Evan Scale. And what Amy and Maggie are talking about here is what I see. It's a really interesting Euro game.
Whoa!
Yeah, that right there caught my
Awesome.
eye. It's like 3D pop-up stuff, right?
I love it. Give me a pop-up book any day.
Yeah, and it's an engine builder, so the things that you're doing there on the pop-up board are going to be engine building, where you gather your resources and you're traveling back in time. So it's got this really amazing,
To save humanity from its impending dystopian future.
right?
This is the game we need. This is the game we need to manifest into reality.
Agreed. I like that you're gonna have two parts of time travel where you and your younger self or your adult or child self are playing in this game. So you're the ripples of time are going across, and you're trying to hopefully not ruin the space time continuum in order to
The
get things right.
ultimate shadow work.
Yeah. So very interesting concept, and that player board. I've never seen anything like that where there's like it looks like 3D and yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's supposed to fold up on the sides like this. I guess that's a spaceship console.
Yeah,
That's how that
right?
works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, the
interesting.
board represents their mind.
Yeah. And you're going to be hopefully completing the patterns that are the chain patterns, and you will be doing the side quests and hopefully getting points from there. So be sure to check out Amy and Maggie's video, folks. It's a really thorough recap of the game, and as they said, it's an ambitious design from excuse me, from Teetotum Game Studios.
Not a slight. They meant it as a compliment.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like that could be a little underhanded.
You're right. Yeah, my bad.
They meant it. No. It's good. It's good. Ambitious and succeeded.
And succeeded. That's right. Moving right along, we got one more game to talk about during our grab bag game segment, and we are going to talk about I don't know what's a good segue for this one, Becca.
I'm just gonna say, hey, we got a podcast about it. Everybody loves cute critters doing war.
Yes, and in this case, we've got Whisker Wars. Oh, that's not it. No, that's not. There's Whisker Wars. It'll show up somewhere. Now on Kickstarter, we're watching Naveen and Monique's video on Before You Play. Let me go to the Kickstarter page where we can check out this really cool trailer they put together.
Ooh.
Yeah. Cute critters doing war, as Becca said. The best thing ever.
Oh no, lightning. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I like the art style. I like the bold lines.
Yes.
Once united, the great realms now fracture under the weight of ambition.
Look at that. Whisker Wars.
Okay, so Game of Thrones, but animals.
And it's a card battler. There's all your battle cards.
Ooh.
Yeah, those
a symbol of fierce hand of warrior and backup cards. Okay, but it is like you're not building your own deck pre-game, are you?
No. It's
No.
yeah. Build as you go.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love the art of this. This is really cute.
Super cute. Initiative-based combat system. Uh-oh, I found a flaw. It says, if you can count down from 20, you're ready to play. Look, I can count up from 20. Counting down, that's asking a lot.
Yeah, counting down is asking a lot, especially this early in the morning, which isn't that
Yeah.
early, I guess, but for us, it's early. This is 2 to 4 players, and you're going to build an ultimate hand of heroic animal warriors. The big thing in this is apparently the flow of battle can change at any time, so that it's all about timing. Ooh, look at that creature. Whoa.
That's a battle tortoise.
Battle tortoise.
Battle tortoise.
Love all the cards. This is great.
Sledgehog is the good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have a children's book about an axe
Oh,
music playing Sledgehog.
nice.
The Sledgehog.
Sledgehog. This has got a couple more, 2 more weeks to go on the Kickstarter, folks, and it'll be out next May, so a year from now. It'll be available. And again, you can check out Monique and Naveen's video on Before You Play on YouTube and to check out a closer look at how it plays. It's again a card battler, so 2 to 4 players, and you're trying to put your creatures down to 0 health points, so you win. Or morale points.
Okay. I scrolled down a little and found the how to play. So it's a drafting of your cute little warriors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you simultaneously reveal them to create your board, and then you're playing cards back and forth until you crush your opponent along with their spirit.
Yeah. These type of games, I always feel like they're a good match for I don't know, for us and everyone else that watches the show. I feel like a lot of us play these type of games. I really enjoy them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All about the card battler.
It is. Cool. Okay. Friends, let me go over here. So what we're gonna do, as y'all know, we talk about games, we enjoy our beverages, we get into shenanigans, we also do a jacked up matchup. Now, before we do that, I need to set this in because we're doing this virtually today. So I need to set up a game with Becca on Board Game Arena.
Yeah, I've added you as a friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think my photo is Darth Maul, and I don't know how to change it.
Really? Why is this? Okay, let me go to Board Game Arena. This is not working for me, unfortunately. Why is this going over here? Okay. Quit that game. Okay.
Okay, I found a good one. Don't you worry.
Okay. So you've added me as a friend. Okay. Hey, where'd it go? Board Game Arena. Okay, there.
BGA. Don't disappoint us.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna create a new table. I'm doing this offline, folks. So it'll be just a second here. And let me add Becca. There she is. Okay, I've sent you a request on Board Game Arena to play Hardback.
Heck yeah. Ooh, I got it.
Got it? Okay, cool.
Join. Hardback.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the game, and we're going to start in just a second. Because I've set this up, Becca, so we can do this virtually. We're going to do our little punching thing and get ready for the jacked up matchup. Folks, it's time for our jacked up match
up.
We did it.
Well done.
Thanks. Shout out to Ray for all the magical pieces to make that happen. Friends, a few weeks ago, or actually no, this was last year, we played Paperback, and this is the sequel. This is a standalone sequel called Hardback, and it plays the same way, where we have cards and we're trying to form words, but with the letters this time, instead of just having regular letter cards, as you'll see here, I've got the screen up here, this offer row shows all the different letters we can add to our deck. So once again, we spell words. So if I want to do this, so I've got these letters here. If I scramble them around, I can create the word Ruel with a C, cruel or cruel. You can make the difference between this and Paperback is any letter can be wild. So I can turn, any word by just clicking on wild, make it any letter. Of course, you got to spell a word. And then when you spell the word, you're going to get either victory points with the stars or money with the pennies. And then using those pennies you've earned, you're going to buy different letters and add them to your deck. Now, the different thing about this is in Hardback, every letter here, down here in the offer row, they have different factions, or in the game they call them genres. So one's like love romance novels, one is whodunits, whatever. But in our case, and just for the purpose of gameplay, think of them as factions. So when you line up factions, you'll get the top part for free, the top abilities. For instance, this L, I get 2 victory points. Now if I play another card that has the same faction as the L, for instance this P, I will get the bottom part as well. So I'd get 2 points and 1 point, and then for the P I'd get 2 points and 2 points. So that's a nice little combo. So at any time, so I'm going to take the first turn. It is a race to 60 points or 120? Does it say 120? Oh, okay.
Some amount of points.
Yeah, some amount of points. So I'm gonna play this first. So I confirm the word cruel. So I've earned 3 money and
Ruel.
3 points. And why didn't I get to do anything? Why did it just go? Apparently I got two victory points and 3 pennies.
Okay. I am
Weird.
seeing. I wonder. I guess you can't see. Oh, you can.
Yeah,
You
there's
can see
Becca.
what's in
Okay.
my hand right down there.
Yep. Cool.
I have realm. I
Nice.
moved it around. It didn't already say that. I'm going to confirm my word.
Okay.
And maybe I just didn't have enough funds to buy anything. You may purchase 4
Oh,
cents
there it is.
available.
Okay.
Okay. For ink and turn. Okay. So I think that trashing stuff is probably good. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't. I see. I have to buy something that I can afford.
Yes.
It's showing me what's
Oh,
available.
one other concept I should explain. There's a concept called ink and remover. So ink, what that is, lets you draw cards. So if you spend an ink, you get to draw another card, but you must use that card or letter in your word if you draw that one using ink. So to buy ink, you just spend your money. You'll give you an option that's buy ink.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Penny
I chose
Dreadful.
to buy one that gives me. Oh, are we playing with Penny Dreadful?
Oh, okay. Apparently, it's set up to play with Penny Dreadful. I had no idea that was going to happen. That's the
They're
AI.
here.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Penny. Um. Okay. So I'm gonna spell stain. Confirm word.
Ooh.
And then I have 5 pennies. I can buy 5 ink, which will let me draw 5 cards. That's too much. I want to add some cards to my deck. So I've got. Let's do this one here, letter P, for $4 or 4 pennies. And then for the remaining penny, I'll get an ink, which allows me to draw cards next turn.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to do a little spelling here, and I've got teensy. That's not
Teensy.
how you spell teensy. Nitsy. Oh gosh. My eyes are getting a little nisty that I can't find a word.
Oh no.
Um, okay, so we have different offer rows. That feels crazy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait,
My
what?
offer row is it's just in a different order. You
Oh.
have yours by cost. Now they're the same. Okay,
Oh, got it.
I'm
Okay.
stalling. I maybe I'll be a member of the
Sinti.
Senate.
And again, you could always make a letter wild. You just won't earn anything for the wild letter.
Okay.
Yeah, but it
Well, I
helps you make
definitely need this Y to do something. Um, why don't we just go with minty
Nice.
and confirm.
All right.
Okay, I have 3 cents available and I can only purchase a P. Now it's
Okay.
got 1 cent, 1 cent, and jail. So if I have multiple mystery cards, which I don't seem to have yet, then I could go to jail. Reserve or remove an offer row card so others cannot purchase it.
Yeah.
What? Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it because I like shopping. And that's it.
Okay, Penny Dreadful is wow, the AI is super tough. They've got 24 points already. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um I will go and let's see. Sant? Is that a word? I'm gonna try it. Nope, it is not. Rejected by American Scrabble. So
Ah,
darn it. I'll be
saunter.
I'll be a saint and play saint.
You can't saunter without a saunt.
That's correct. There's no saunts, just sauntering. Okay, I'll buy an S.
Okay, I have spelled the name Jean-Paul Sartre.
Oh, little French
I
author
wonder,
there.
does it? Ooh, we can just shuffle. Ratsy.
Ratsy.
Let's see. Terse.
Oh,
Parse. Terse. Dress. Come on. Right in the R set.
Arset. Oh, as a kick in the arset.
I don't think this word exists. Sertas. Okay.
Is that a mattress, sorta?
Street. No. Stern.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We'll just go with that.
Hmm.
Same difference.
Nice.
Feeling stern up in here. Okay, now I can purchase the F, the K, or the M. And I've already got that P that cares about um
Oh,
the other mysteries.
yeah.
There's also, oops, I accidentally clicked the K. Didn't mean to.
Oh,
It's
and
fine.
apparently there's no undo in this game.
Sure isn't.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be very careful then of what I get here. So let's
Did I
do.
have stare that whole time?
What is this? Oh, I could do plier with an E. Confirm. So I got 3 ink. Oh, I'm gonna get this H because this matches my other genre. And Penny Dreadful is scoring more points. I guess Penny Dreadful is like the timer in this game.
I see. I'm going to spell milky.
Okay.
Okay, all I can buy is an F, but it gives me stars. So that seems great.
Nice.
I thought I could buy more than one.
I misspelled
Now,
a word. Yeah.
can you add more words than draw with ink means I have
Yes.
2 inks, so I could add additional letters?
Correct. And the trick with that is when you add those letters must be in the word you spell. Otherwise, you're gonna get nothing if you don't spell with those. So yeah,
Uh-oh.
draw carefully, as they would say.
Okay.
What am I gonna spell this? Huns? Hunes? No, that's not a word, is it? Shun? Oh, I could take out the E for shun. Okay, now I could trash this for a star, but I'm not gonna trash it. So I'll skip that part of it. And with 2 cents, I'm just gonna get some ink. So now I have 6 ink. That means I can draw 6 letters in it, or up to 6 letters, but I must use them.
Whoa. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I've got Prolny.
Prolny.
Let's see. Is pruny, is that EY or do we think pruny is with a Y?
I feel like it would, yeah, just with the Y, I think. Only one way to see is
Oh,
test.
no.
No.
Nope, it
Prolny.
needs the E. Okay.
Prolny.
They have the lookup button, which is very cool.
Yeah, I like
You can
that.
just type in stuff.
You're
Okay.
right. So here's the lookup button, folks. I'll show that on screen.
Do I dare draw with ink? I'm just going to see what happens. And now I have to use this R.
Yeah.
Um, prayer. Prayer.
Preliminary.
All right. I don't want to pray all day. We're going to do a prayer.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Wow.
And confirm.
Nice.
All right. So I get to choose 1 cent or 1 star. And then otherwise I'm gonna have just 2 cents. Oh gosh. But with 3 cents, I can't get much more. So we're gonna go with the star. And
All
I just
right.
won't go shopping.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very nice. Okay. So I got split. Super easy word here. Split, as in banana. Oh, banana split. I have not had one of those in years.
Delish.
When's the last time you had a banana split?
I don't think I've ever had a banana split, but I
What?
do love banana cream pie and they have it at the Magic Castle.
Oh, yum. Okay.
3. Okay, so I have a cafats.
Cafats.
That's what I'm working with, cafats. Let's just mix them around. Scat. But then I don't get this F.
Yeah, you really want to use the F, right? Ooh.
I do.
I see where you
Freak.
could spell.
Uh-oh. Fart. Cafart. farts.
Okay, yeah, because you
Crack.
can make any letter wild, and you want to use the F and K because they have the special, or they have more stuff you can get.
What are
What
you
word can you make
saying?
with F and K?
Am I allowed to do naughty words?
Oh, I don't know. Only one way to find out.
uh, I give no fucks. Okay. It's in the English dictionary. Let's
Is it really?
go. You know what? This game fucks.
Wow, nice one, Becca.
I'm just playing the best game I know how. I have 3 cents and 1 star. And I get to put something in jail. Okay,
Oh, you get
so
to, yeah, that's good.
what's a remover? Gain an ink or a remover. Double the cents and stars of an adjacent card. If you have multiple romance, you get another star. I feel like that W is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
So I'll jail it. Wart. Okay, so then I've just got an R or an A. I'm gonna go with the A.
nice.
'Cause I need more vowels.
Today I learned you could type in naughty words in Hardback.
It's in the dictionary.
It is. I'm gonna draw a card with the ink. Okay, so I've got a U.
Forgot we could do that.
Oh, do I do cruel again? Do I do cruel again? Yeah, it's the only one I can spell. Okay, and then I may trash cards. I don't want to trash that E just yet. Oh, I don't have enough to spell anything or buy anything. Darn it.
Hmm. I'm gonna draw with ink. Okay, we got a Y.
Oh,
Merrily.
merrily. Oh, need another
Now,
letter.
I just need, what are the odds if I get more ink that I could get merrily?
Oh, that would be so sweet.
I'm just gonna freaking go for it.
Yeah, Marilyn.
Narrowly. Narrowly. Dang. Okay. Um, any. What ends with E and Y? That feels like a thing. Riley,
Merrily.
Marilyn Monroe. Meridian? I need another letter.
Yeah, do it.
You dare me?
It's funny. Ray's in chat, and he said the things that happen, or this is what happens when I'm not around. Talking about the other word that we just spelled. See what happens, Ray.
Limerick.
Oh, limerick.
Oh,
Oh no.
yearn. I don't have to use everything.
Right, right.
Year. I don't have merrily because this stupid inn.
Oh no.
Well, I've brought in ink so I could have into R, right? No, I can't because it's ink. I brought in an extra letter, but that means I have to use that.
Yeah.
American. American-y.
American-y.
There are many ways to spell things. Lemony.
Lemon.
Lemony. I think that. Oh, wait, how do I undo? Where'd my
Oh,
Oh, here we go. I
near the.
got it. It's in my hand.
Yeah, yeah. When it there's either draw
Oh.
pile or hand.
Okay, so lemony, I think. This
Oh yeah.
R can be an O.
Yep.
Lemon E? Lemony.
Lemon-y, lemonly. Yeah, you just have to drop a letter in order to make lemony work.
Lemony.
Lemony fresh.
Delicious.
Nice.
Okay, so I can finally get my W. No, I have 3 cents. So we're gonna get an R. That took a while.
Oh, you're
You
good.
already got spits.
Spits, yeah. Now I could draw. I was thinking about drawing more letters just to see what I can get. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Oh, there's an L, perfect for splits. I'll do that. That'll get
Z.
me 4 cents, and I can get this T, which gives me 2 stars when I play it. Okay.
Okay, I've already found the word spark.
Oh, nice.
But I had to change a T to an A. Do you know what? This would get me some good money. Let's try it. Okay, 4 cents. That will finally get me my special W. That gives me a double letter.
Oh,
Let's do it.
nice.
You must choose a benefit for R, either the cent. So I could have 5 cents. I've never had that kind of money, but I will take the star.
Nice.
And here we go.
All right.
W I've always dreamed of.
Penny Dreadful taking a turn. And then is this a word? So as Becca mentioned, folks, you can do the
Shipped.
lookup. Shipped.
You shipped it.
I shipped it. It is not a word according to the American Scrabble Dictionary.
Ah.
Boo.
What about the Twitch dictionary?
Twitch Dictionary, it is a word.
Gremlin-y was the word I had.
No way.
Apparently.
Do thins? No. I want to use the P and the H. Hey, what? I wonder if this is a word. Fats. P-H-A-T. No, that's not a word. What if I take out the S? Look up. Fat. It is a word. According to the American Scrabble Dictionary, fat with a PH is a word.
Pretty hot and sexy.
That is hot and sexy, and it is fat. So I made trash cards. Don't want to do that.
Man, should I be trashing? How do I get some more ink?
Ink,
Gain
you
it.
could buy it. After you've earned money, you could either buy letters and or you could buy ink.
What? You can buy ink?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. You might have to show me where that is. I'm looking at a fape.
A vape.
Hair. Okay, I want to get the F and the P in there. Fap. It's very British.
Where's Ray? Ray.
Hey, why'd you let us do this?
Look what happens, Ray.
Look what you've done, Ray. Affair.
Ray says, "Don't talk to me."
How am I going to use 2 A's?
That's, I feel like, impossible. Well,
Pear.
Fair,
Prepare.
Fapair, Fappa,
Papa.
huh?
Gremlin-y. Like small furry creatures that freak out and turn into chaotic monsters when exposed to water. A Furby is super gremlin-y.
Oh yeah.
Just draw the W. I only have 1 ink. I don't want to use it. Okay. Puff. Hair. Fair.
Hair.
Feep.
Oh, I should be looking at mine. Well,
Feep. Flipper. Flippa.
Flippa.
Flip. Hail. Payoff. You got to go down that path. You know what I mean? It's just
Down
a good
the
path.
path.
I'm not afraid.
Hmm.
My history of lookups is shameful. Flap.
Oh yeah, flap. There you go. Meanwhile, I'm gonna draw cards with ink.
Why was that so hard for me? 2 cents and 2 stars. Okay, how do I buy ink? Where's that button?
So you should have 2 cents. It'll say at the top of the screen to buy ink. I believe at the very top.
Oh, I have to choose a benefit for the A.
Oh, do that first, yeah.
Remove a discarded card to gain 1 cent. Oh. Okay, I'm taking the change.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get an F or a D.
And don't forget, you could buy ink if you'd like.
Okay, so tell me where I see the ink.
It should be up top where it was asking you like to use a benefit. They should say buy ink.
Mm. You say this, and yet I don't see it.
No, okay. So it shows you have 4 cents earned so far,
Yeah.
and then isn't there a button that says ink for 4 cents or buy a letter?
No.
No, wait,
No.
that's weird. Um,
I'll
hmm.
watch yours when it happens. I'm gonna buy this card. Wait, it's not letting me.
Uh oh. You might want to do it.
Oh, I could do 2 jails. That's the thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna jail another F. Oh, no. Uh, I can only have one thing in jail, but it offered twice the opportunity to jail. I'm
Oh,
very
so you
confused.
jail one card and gets rid of the other, I guess.
Oh. Remove this card to gain 2 stars? Okay. No, the H will be trashed. No, let's just skip that. Okay. Oh, for ink. Oh
There it
my
is.
goodness. I found it.
Cool.
We're taking the ink, baby.
All right. Getting that ink. Now Penny Dreadful goes. By the way, we're tied. We're at 40 and 40.
What's the win condition?
When someone gets to 120, which Penny Dreadful's at 107.
Okay, Penny Dreadful. Get out of
Get
here.
out of here, Penny
I
Dreadful.
don't want to
Okay.
see that.
So
You
now
spelled crust?
crust.
Good words.
I'm just gonna buy 3 ink because I can't afford anything else. Ooh, this is. Wait a second. Why do we have the same scores? This is weird.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
Yeah. And now
Are we
Penny
playing
Dread.
co-op?
Are we playing co-op, Becca?
I don't know.
Apparently we.
2 versus 1?
Yeah.
Well, they're much better than we are at this.
Yeah. Penny Dreadful is the champ. Okay.
Let's just get a bunch of ink and see what happens.
There you go.
I did have a word, but then I just
Oh no.
inked in and in. Okay, I've got a K I want to use. Get out of here. Get out of here, other letters. Okay. Rink.
Justin says,
Stink.
I just tricked Becca into playing co-op. I did. I didn't even mean to.
Oh no, how dare you? Okay, I think I can play the word stinker.
Oh, whoa, nice. I was gonna say that.
S-E-I.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, you're short a
I need
letter.
one more letter. Do I dare?
I say you do.
Sinker.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good one too.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
Sure. This one's a real sinker.
A stinker sinker.
Okay. Wow, 3 ink into 1 cent, huh? That's pretty cool. So we only have 5 cents.
That's so interesting. Well, how do you? I don't know how to score the cooperative version. Like, why are we?
Right? Why are we so low? We
Yeah,
should be doing better.
we've been spelling all kinds of words. I don't get it. But friends, whether you play cooperatively or competitively, this is how it's played. You draw letters, create words, and then you bring in new letters, and hoping to combine the two, getting the factions or the categories, genres to line up.
All right.
Okay, so Penny Dreadful's at 119. We're at 43. I've just spelled spleen. I've got the 2 adventure genres, so I'm going to get a bunch of stars for this letter.
Okay,
Word.
well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna put in every single ink I can, and then we'll win with me doing a single word.
Yes.
It's so good.
I love it. Okay, so I can purchase the V, which is another adventure category. Oh. That's it?
Whoa.
Oh, boo.
Wait, go back. I want to see all the words. Final situation.
There it is.
So let's see. What is it saying here with the numbers?
So I don't know what the numbers on the left are. Is that the number? Which word I don't know. But then we have the words, you have the length, and then the money earned and the stars earned.
You got the most stars for fat.
Fat. That was a fat word, folks.
That's a fat word. Spleen, split. Look how well you did.
Thanks.
First.
I kept using the same words over and over.
Oh, no, they're good words. Also, I needed to get more vowels early on. My M's and K's weren't really doing me much good.
Milky.
They were real sinkers, if you will.
Yes. I love that you played an F-bomb during the stream. I think that's great.
You know, it's not my fault that I got the words I got.
Yeah. There it is, the jacked up matchup.
Jacked up matchup.
That was fun.
Wow.
Folks, even though I tricked Becca into playing a cooperative game, you got to see how Hardback is played, just like paperback, but with those genre cards. Very cool. Shout out to Penny Dreadful for kicking our butts. But that's gonna do it for us today, folks. We're at our time limit, and want to thank you again for watching, for hanging out for Good Morning Society, the virtual edition. Becca, anything new and exciting we need to hear about?
We will not be here next week on Wednesday because we'll be filming. That'll be our final day of shooting for A Good Time on the Clock Tower.
Nice.
But stay tuned. We're going to be dropping some behind the scenes stuff when Kiri gets back from vacation, which she's back.
Nice.
And yeah, we'll be posting some screenshots for the communities that need to see them. Definitely some on Patreon as well. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Make sure you're subscribed to the newsletter to find out what's happening in Good Time Society every week. That's all I got.
Yeah, and in that newsletter, folks, you'll find my game of the week, Maddie's movie recorder. Sometimes we throw in some news nuggets, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow for my stream at Critical Hit Games at 4:30 p.m. I'll be at the store, and I think that's gonna do it. And until next time, folks,
play some games,
will ya?